Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Talking Out Loud. This is your girl, Miss Tay Monet.
This is Classic J.
This is Nanny B.
Alright, and of course, do your song so we can get on people.
Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on. I see the people in their shirt. Insure.
Oh, and what?
Insure. And click that shirt button right on right there.
We're going to have a talk about your song afterwards.
You didn't like the remix?
We're going to do it in front of the PPs.
Okay, because I thought it was kind of good.
Hey y'all.
Tune in, sure.
I can barely I can't see that good, so
Let me
I'ma
tell
speak
you
to
who.
whoever.
Monisha, Cha-Cha,
Hey
Hey,
Cha-Cha,
y'all.
hey friend.
Keandria Walker, hey girl.
Hey.
Then Alexis Pfeiffer, hey girl, hey
Hey,
y'all.
how you doing today? Good morning.
Got a few more people on in here that we're going to get it popping. Is that truck loud or is it just me?
Get it
Girl,
on
I thought it was the
and
herb.
pop
Oh,
it.
no, that's that truck out there.
We're
We're gonna talk about your song.
Hygiene.
Yes, anybody with kids need to watch. Anybody who knows somebody with bad hygiene,
who's
just
speaking?
tag them.
Good morning.
Hey, Monisha, Ashley Jones, girl, hey.
Hey Shakina.
Cha-Cha, this gonna be a good topic. I
What my
promise,
friend
girl.
say?
What you say?
Cha-Cha, this my friend, y'all.
Give
What
me
she
a good
say?
topic, please, y'all. We finna be talking about these parents,
Parenting.
mamas and daddies, because daddies always get it the hardest, but these mamas be sorry, too.
Definitely. I know a couple of them.
Oh, what?
Couple of them.
I love you. Give it a few more minutes. Well, not a few more
I'm gonna
minutes,
have to be
but...
squinching my eyes and stuff.
Girl, why wouldn't you
Why would you
update
turn
your
your
computer
computer?
before you came?
I didn't know. We have a special guest, you guys.
Hey, TJ, say what's up to the people.
Say what's up to the people.
You camera shy? Okay.
I can't see the comment.
Your uterus broke. Okay, but you work at the club. I know some of them hoes got bad hygiene. Tag them too.
I'm dead.
Hey, Shakira. Okay, give it a few more, then we're gonna get it started. Alright, let's make this brief so we can get to the nitty gritty. BET Awards popped off yesterday. Of course, the BET Awards is lame, but we still gonna talk about the events outside of the BET Awards is what made the BET Awards. Nipsey Hussle slapped the man. Did you see that?
I did not watch it.
No, friends before the show, he slapped the shit out that man.
I did not watch
Do
it.
you, Fred, do you know who Nipsey Hussle
No, I did not. That was letting you know to keep going.
No, that's why I was looking at you. What else? Black Youngster was on some B King shit and had YF and Lucci there with him, and he done deleted him and our registration pictures off the Instagram.
Y'all, please excuse that special guest.
Yeah, just ignore him. So I mean, what would you like if your nigga was somewhere with his homeboys and you get on the homeboy snap and you see your nigga slapping money and bitches pussy and spraying their ass cheeks and gripping it and doing the basketball, like what would you do?
If that was my nigga doing
If that was your nigga.
I mean, he is at a strip club, so what
I
did you
would
expect?
think.
It was a house party.
I mean, what did you expect? Bitches around, they gonna want to get that money. I mean, they ain't gonna be just throwing no money if they ain't touching. So, I mean, you just gotta have boundaries with your niggas. Like, you know, if they going to the strip club, you know, if he going to the strip club, he gonna be touching on the house.
Yeah, I get it.
Like,
I still feel
but
like...
if he delete my pictures, like, that's a whole different understanding. I'm like, okay, why did you delete my
He
pictures?
said Instagram deleted all of his pictures from 2018.
Oh, well, hey, it probably did. Did it?
Then that don't even make sense. All the pictures from 2018 was him and her.
It's more convenient for me, okay?
Nanny B, what would you do?
I would think my nigga was gay if he didn't touch. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck is you doing?
Gay, why?
I think he gay, for real. If he wasn't touching, as far as the deleting the pictures, I thought they broke up.
I did too.
I feel like it was an issue and then they worked it out, so that was just the cover story. But either way, I still feel like, I don't know, whatever. Next topic.
It's their business, not
Yeah,
mine.
T.I. cheating on Tiny again.
That was not him.
Girl, you so fuck that was.
But he smacked her right on that ass.
And then kissed her on her neck, so that means y'all comfortable. That wasn't y'all first time. Like, I just feel like you need to just take your L and just like, I don't know, fuck for the kids. Just take your L and let that be as it may. The end.
Yeah. I mean, hey, she know her man. She know what he do. She know what he capable of. I mean, low key niggas still want to be niggas, so.
Yeah.
He out there seeing all these bitches with, I mean.
And then y'all was having threesomes, so he think it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, y'all probably got an open relationship anyway. You just trying to be all hard now.
Yeah, it's just going too far, but you can't set them boundaries now.
Yeah.
Danny.
That wasn't him, bitch.
That was not him. Like, I'm sticking to that. That was not him.
That was the lie, sis. That was
not, bro. Y'all seen all them rappers coming in on that?
Oh, that was his homeboy.
I'm his homeboy too.
That's right, Nanny. That's the lie. I know who when I get caught up who to call, but I'm not gonna get caught up.
Because it wasn't you, sis.
That's right. It wasn't me. What else?
I seen you.
Future got a baby on the way with Bow Wow baby mama.
Like, Future, why do you keep going after this man hoes, bro? Like, for real.
Because first it was Sierra.
I think you feel some type of way about him.
But Bow Wow?
I mean, he going after all his hoes.
Okay. I mean, and Bow Wow's defense, all of Bow Wow's girlfriends be bad.
Yeah, they do.
All Bow Wow girlfriends be bad.
I guess Erica Mena next.
Oh, she got a man. He cute too. I don't know, baby, but Future got super sperm. Cause what's this, number 7?
I think number 7.
Okay.
Oh, wow, Future.
I mean, we don't know if it's really his baby Maya. It haven't been confirmed, but that was the last person who she was with. Like 2 weeks ago, y'all was together.
They just want some money.
Nah, I don't think she want no money.
Yeah, I don't. She don't seem like she kind of got her own. But
she got her own.
It's never too much money.
It's never too much for the bitches.
Okay, now the BT Awards, Saint Friend. I'm sorry. Please don't come for me.
Your
girl.
She know that girl into the damn food.
Like the Barbies done made Kim Kimble turn off them comments, y'all. Tracks was showing, gel was caked up on the side. I really just don't know what was going on with it.
I mean, my bitch had one screw up. One screw up out of 10 motherfucking years in the motherfucking game. One screw up out of her hair. One.
Nah, it's been a couple. Ever since Kim started doing her hair, it's been bad. Now, when Tokyo and them was doing it, but Kim just don't know how to do wigs. I seen somebody say Nicki Minaj has a funny, like, shaped hairline. Like, so you got to really know what you're doing to do her hair. I feel like Kim Kimble needs to be fired. Like, all of the wigs.
And who is Kim Kimble, the black girl? The black lady?
Everything since Chun-Li, that's what she's been doing. And all of those wigs have been a mess. Sis, it's time to let her go.
I mean, I love Nicki Minaj, so, you know, I'm definitely going to take up for her. So, I mean, the hair was definitely a no for me this time.
It was a what?
It was definitely a no for me this time, especially with the track showing. I just didn't understand the presentation. Who was you representing, girl?
No, wasn't you that time?
It wasn't me at all. Like, I just.
You just talk.
But as far as her stage presence, like she always gives a good performance to me. She does give and she definitely got bars. Nobody can never take that away from her. Like nobody. Y'all know Nicki Minaj. She even going harder than some of these niggas.
She had she's a good rapper, but I don't feel like she's a good performer. She doesn't have stage presence.
That's because I feel like most of them be high now. Like if you look at all the rappers, like everybody be high.
But Bruno Mars be high. He gets it to you.
Just like Beyonce behind, she give it to, but them are two different entertainers.
Yeah, I just feel
Nicki Minaj ain't never got on the stage and said, "Ooh, no."
Well, but I want her to stop trying to dance. Like you can have a stage, like you got to do what's working for you. Like you're not that performer to be able to change a whole bunch of clothes and dance while you perform. Like that's not true. You got to find what works for you, sis. And like you've been out here 10 years, you should know.
I feel like when she had the Pink Print tour, that was a good performance for her. Like
I remember that.
Oh, I do. It was definitely. You should go look it up. It's on.
I will. Nanny B.
Haters.
From the hair to the performance, I don't know what the fuck she was doing. I mean, I don't got nothing against her. It's just she didn't represent this year. Like she should just get left to the young people because she looked at the damn fool. Her performance.
Her hair was definitely a mess.
Her hair was a mess. She looked at the fool, and I don't know what she should have got her ass up off that flow. I don't know what she was doing, but she didn't represent this year. I'm sorry. Like 10 years straight, this wasn't her year, and I think this is where her downfall gonna start.
We'll see. The album comes out in August. We definitely will see.
The 3 songs she did drop, I mean, they are nice.
Baby, I like Rich Sex and Barbie Teens.
Yeah, she got three songs out. So.
And that song with YG, that was cute.
Yeah, her features, she definitely got some. She definitely got the best features.
Yeah, she
no bitch fucking with her no features. Nobody. She definitely, she got the best features.
She eat them features, Nanny.
Yeah, come on, Nanny. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on because these two will start fighting. Cardi B and Offset, they already married.
Okay.
I mean, that's good. Congratulations to them. We just want to put that
they did it the right way. They got engaged, then she got pregnant, but she ain't had the baby, but she married. So
they got married. She was married before she got pregnant too. She got married in September. So congratulations, Cardi B, and she also won 2 BET Awards, Best Female Hip Hop Artist in the Viewer's Choice. So congrats to her.
That's how you start 2018 off, sis.
Oh, Beyonce won Best Female also as well.
Beyonce don't even go to the ship. She went to the BET Awards. I don't know how long.
She went last year.
Yeah, she was last year.
Yeah,
she did.
She did.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I don't give a damn.
Okay, moving on. That's it for the celebrities. We just had to give them a quick little rundown.
Yes, now it's time to get to the nitty gritty.
Story time. If you know somebody with hygiene or know somebody who knows somebody with bad hygiene, tag them.
Please, tag all the people you know that are a little bit of hygiene.
They don't gotta know they the ones with the bad hygiene.
Oh.
Yeah, just tag them. Be like, y'all should watch this show. But we're gonna get on to the nitty gritty. Classy gonna read us the story.
Okay, well, we had a viewer send in. She said, y'all, why is it okay for boys not to take care of their hygiene? I've been talking to this dude, and we just recently started staying at each other's house a few days out of a week. He do not shower every day and it irks me so bad. Like, you shitting, pissing, working, sweating, and fucking, and you just gonna get up and head to the block and like that? Help me out. How do I address this or move forward? That's a juicy one, ladies and gents.
Not really. First things first, for my question. She said you sweating, working, and fucking. That's what she said?
That's exactly what she said.
Sis, why you fucking this man and you know he not taking showers? I'm mad at you. Like, like that's the problem. Like, I don't know why she said why is it okay for males?
Yes.
Maybe it's just the dudes you mess with, because my niggas take showers. We take showers together.
Most men don't shower every day.
I shower every day. Every day.
Well, and you are a lady.
Classy lady.
Hello. I mean, I don't understand that. Like, I just feel like you go to work every day. You working. Most men. Well, I ain't gonna say most men, but yeah, a lot of men don't have call center jobs like sit down. A lot of men is in warehouses, construction, outside doing manual labor where you have to sweat and stuff. So I'm not understanding why if you sweating you wouldn't take a shower. And then sis, for you to say y'all sleeping together, so that means y'all sleep together and he don't take a shower before or after you sleep with him. Then you say he just go straight to the block so his homeboys do he have an odor? I don't understand. I can't get with that. Maybe you should try to volunteer to take showers with him. I don't know.
Do you want to step on that toe?
Most niggas, they don't take showers every day. I mean, they probably wash their dicks off. But all the people I know, they don't take showers every day. Like, they don't. Like, when I see them, my dad have new boxes on. So, in my mind, I'm like, okay, they might wash their dicks. But no, most niggas I know, they do not take showers every day. And they'll wear the same clothes, especially if they hustling hard. Now, if he had an odor problem, then yeah, that'll be some shit I address. Like, my nigga, you know damn well. Come on, fam.
So then here's my thing. I ain't mean to cut you off, but you said hustling hard. But sis say this man go to work, then go to the block. Which mean you ain't hustling that hard if you gotta have a 9 to 5 and be on the block.
That mean you hustling hard.
But if y'all that's your 9 to 5, you doing manual labor, you sweating, you fucking, you going to work out, then you go to the block. It's the summertime, it's hot outside.
But she dirty for fucking him. Like,
she definitely is. Like, I just don't, Classy, I don't know.
I'm trying to look at the comments.
Let's see. I'm my mama, that shit dirty. G take a bath every day. Yes, my niggas take a bath every day. Like
I just feel like
you can't get in my sheets dirty.
Now no, bitch, you can't get in my sheets dirty. I don't even get in my sheets dirty.
Yeah, like, she said they spending the night with each other.
Like, my thing is, like, you know if your partner stink, regardless of who they are, female or male. You know if your partner stink. You know they stink. So my thing is, like, if you know they stink, why you not addressing it? I mean, and the person know they stink. Like, but I don't care when nobody say, oh, I didn't smell it. Oh, I really don't be smelling myself. First. You smell yourself first before anybody smell you. Anybody. So, like, I don't want to hear that, like, oh, well, what should I tell him? He know he stink. You steady fucking him, so he think it's okay.
You probably stink.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean...
Okay, so then I'm gonna piggyback. They know they stink. That's right, mama. Like, you know you stink. I just don't, and I don't feel like that's okay.
Stink all the time.
I don't feel like that's okay to give a man a pass to say, "Oh, you a man, so you have to shower every day."
I mean, my thing is, excuse me.
No, you good, baby.
But my thing is, like, if I see a nigga like wanting something, I'll be like, okay, now how many times? Like, I won't be like, bro, like, it's time for you to change clothes. I don't want to see you in it no more. Like,
nah, don't just change clothes. Get you some water.
But this is me. If I see a nigga with the same clothes on, I'm gonna look at his boxes, because if I look at his boxes, I'm gonna know that he didn't take a bath. That's just me. Anytime I go see a nigga, bro, I look at his boxes, because I will know if your dirty ass took a bath or not. If your boxes is the same, y'all dirty ass take a bath. I'm be like, well, I'm gonna ask you, like, what you doing?
Yeah, and then
don't take your dirty ass a bath.
Then my whole thing is like you said, everybody boo boo every day. So that, and then boys, y'all even wipe on y'all pee. Y'all got a shade dry, so that mean that's just piss sitting in the
everybody don't touch their thing when they pee.
But I'm saying they don't wipe. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you don't wipe. Most men drip dry. So I let pee a little bit to go back in your boxes. Like, so you just sit there pee, sweat, sex, nut, weed probably been all in your pocket. So like I just don't. Yeah, it's like it's just thing. Which brings me to my next topic. I know somebody who is dating a guy. And they not serious, but they're getting there. And basically, she feel like he has bad breath. And she was like, I know I've seen him, like, spend the night in my house. I've seen him get up in the morning and brush his teeth. but his breath stinks, and she basically says it's hindering them from growing further. Like, she's like, can't have no serious conversation. She said, I can't have no serious conversation with him, and she likes to kiss. She's like, I can't really kiss him because his breath stink. And she brought it to us to say, how do she tell him without hurting his feelings that she think he might have like halitosis or something?
Bitch, your breath stink. Like, what the fuck you mean?
I said that, Susie. I said it's probably a bad tooth.
Oh, bad tooth? Or he might got halitosis.
Like, you can do it like this. You could be like, shit, it's time for me to get my checkup. I gotta go to the dentist.
I told her that. Nah, for real. What I told her to do.
Nah, for real. You can be like, I gotta go to the dentist.
And then just be like, when the last time you went? I told her to say that.
And what kind of conversation is that gonna spark? He gonna like, I mean, what?
Okay, listen. Whatever he say, when the last time you went to the dentist? Like, I'm gonna go get my checkup. I think you should go too. Like,
cause we kiss and stuff.
I'm just concerned about your hair. Like, you know, if we date, you know, I feel like you need to be on that shit. Like, my nigga, you got insurance, use that shit.
Nikki Nicolette said, make him an appointment and take him to the dentist.
You heard
but
me?
they not exclusively dating. Like, they just on the step. One of the ways I told her is like, Nanny, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor and the dentist and stuff, and then just bring up like, when the last time you went? That was one way. And then another way I told her is like, since y'all are moving serious, just text him and be like, hey, you know, is there anything like that you see in me that I can work on so we can go to the next step? No, and then once he tell you and you be like, okay, for me, I feel like
your breath.
I was just say your breath. This for me, just be like, I feel like hygiene. Like, I don't know if you have a bad tooth or something. I don't want to put you out there, Classy, but you was in the situation before.
I mean,
and we know what you did. So, like, what was like? How would you advise?
I mean,
yeah, it's not bad hygiene, not funny, but it's just a real topic that a lot of adults don't talk about.
I mean, my thing is, if you know your breath stink, so I'm not gonna kiss you. Like, I'm very blunt. Like, I am. I'm so sorry about it, but I'm trying to change that, but I'm very blunt about it. So I'm gonna let you know your breath stink. And if you go back and forth with me, I'm gonna definitely keep telling you, yes, you know your breath stink. Like, and I don't care. Like, and I'm not gonna kiss you. Like, you know your breath stink.
And y'all laughing, but like, that's exactly how he said it.
I'm going to say it.
That's like, exactly his tone and everything. Your breath stink. Okay,
like,
well,
you know your breath stink. Like,
no, it do not, Jabril.
I'm not gonna argue with you about it. Like, you know when you stink. You know when you stink. I'm just over it. So. But
okay, so for the people who cannot take the blunt approach, what recommendations would you give as far as the breath and as far as the showering?
I would be like, babe, I'd be like, babe, your breath stink.
You gonna smile?
Yeah, and just hope you don't hear me.
I'm not.
Nanny?
I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like, this is just me personally. If I feel like I need to address any type of hygiene, whatever, I'm gonna be like, I'm finna go get a checkup. I'm finna go to the doctor, the dentist, and shit, it's time for us to go to the doctor, the dentist.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the most easiest way, nicest way you can put it, because if
it's
I'm
like,
concerned about my health, you should be concerned about yours. So I'm finna go to the doctor. You finna go too. You ain't got no insurance. I'm finna pay. You gonna pay me back. We finna go to the dentist. Like that's the easiest, nicest way you can put it.
Well, yeah.
And if we find out, I'm like, bitch, that's like
you know you had halitosis in the damn mouth
anyway. I've been with my relationship for 9 years, so if it's a problem, I'm like, babe, your breath stink. And he'll tell me the same thing, like, oh my God.
That's different.
That's why I said I don't know what to tell
How long
her.
y'all been together?
It'll be
like
9 years in December.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been together for 10 years.
Yeah, so
if I'm fucking with a nigga and I feel like he dirty, I'm gonna tell you, I'm like, especially when it comes to like the bath, I'm be like, bro, you need to go take a bath, or I'm tired of seeing you in the same clothes. Like,
yeah, like
I don't even care if we get into it, but now my nigga don't be
well, she watching too, so not the breath, the hygiene. So sis, what I would just invite the girl with the who don't take showers, I was just advising especially no, the dude.
Oh.
I was just advising him, especially if he's staying at your house, then just let him know you can't get in my sheets without taking a shower. Basically, that's the end. The end. Anybody in the comments got something to say? Let's read some comments. Susie said, tell his ass straight up, most people will laugh it off and then attempt to fix the problem.
Well, yeah.
That is true. But I don't even know. I'm sorry. Who else? Baby, what you been eating lately? Ass.
Bro, did Susie really say that?
Monisha said, ask them to take a shower with you. That's what I said. Just ask them to take a shower with you. There's nothing wrong with that. Shoot, take bubble baths.
But some niggas, bro, this is so weird, but some niggas don't like girls take. I don't know if it's because your dick's little. I really don't know what it is. But my nigga, if we don't have sex over 1,000 times and you still got a problem with me looking at you, get the fuck, bro.
You gonna be bad built.
I'm just saying, like,
his thing little on south. I don't know.
everybody think Lil on soft. But it's just the point, like, if I don't see, we done had sex over a million times and you still don't want me looking at you like, what the fuck is up with your ass? But some niggas don't like bitches taking showers with them. Like, I came across some niggas who don't like girls taking showers with them, and I find that weird. But,
I find that weird too. I don't know, sis.
But they're light skinned, not dark skinned.
I don't know, y'all. You got to read the comments, sis, because I really don't know what to tell you other than the fact of the matter. Like, just tell him he can't get in your bed without taking a shower. Or just let him know, like, you cannot lay down and have sex with me if you done been there working on the block all day, taking a shower. It's the summertime, so there's no. Classic, you got to wrap up.
Like, sis, you know what to do. Like, these things, just go ahead and let him know, hey, can you start bathing before we lay down or before we get, intimate or anything like that. Just be honest with them. I mean, just be honest with people.
Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, just rip the Band-Aid off and be honest.
For any nigga who call themselves fucking with me and you watching this video, don't think you can get in my bed without taking the views. Bitch. You don't get your dirty ass in my bed without taking it out. Like, okay, I said it on live. You can't get in my bed without taking a bath. We can't lay down together.
Right.
Because I'm going to take a shower, so you going to take your dirty ass a shower. No, we can't do nothing.
Kendra said you would think bathing is common sense. That's why I understand, like, especially for adults.
I mean, a lot of people bathe, but they still don't smell good after they get out the bathtub.
But she said he not bathing, so we got to get to that point first. She said he not. We got to get you in the tub to see what happens when you get out the motherfucker. I don't know. We don't know, sis. Read the comments and try to figure it out. Next case. Parenting 101 with talking out loud. It was supposed to be the Father's Day episode, the episode after Father's Day, but we had some family issues that we have to take care of. But I feel like it's something that needs to be discussed, especially with not even the black community, especially with the younger community. It's nothing wrong with being a young parent, but when you become a parent, your mind frame got to change.
Correct.
That goes for mamas and daddies. And I see a lot of time on Facebook, people bashing daddies. But it's some mamas that I be seeing, like, just because you have custody of your kids don't make you a good parent. Like, that's just straight up. So, we just finna just dive right into it. We gotta, we're gonna start it off with a viewer scenario. And she wanted to know, how would you, if you were in a same-sex relationship and you had your kids, what would you advise your kids to do, and what would you tell your kids if they ask the question?
You said, like, if I go with a girl?
If you go with a girl, and TJ asked you, or like, what would you advise TJ, or what would you tell him, like, coming up?
He'd be like, why is you with this girl? But I just, like, it just depends. Like, I want to do certain stuff in front of him, for starters.
Correct.
I won't make him feel like, like, I don't want him to feel like he got to do what I'm doing. Like, like, if it was as him being 4, it's certain limitations. Like, I won't confuse him, but I won't want him to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this age, but like, if it was grown, like, to the point where he'll understand, then I'll break it down, do what,
make you happy,
because you can't judge people, period. So if he feels some type of way about me being in a same-sex relationship, I just gotta understand, like, at the end of the day, I'm still your mama, you can't judge me.
Oh, we getting to that, Kendra. We definitely
I'm still your mama, you can't judge me. Like, I feel like women make me happier than men do. That's just what it is. But as far as him being young, I wouldn't expose him to that. I wouldn't confuse him either.
Yeah.
Like,
if it was me and I was in the same-sex relationship, like you said, I would introduce my child to certain stuff and when it's age appropriate. So I wouldn't hide who I was from my child, but like you said, it's just certain stuff I wouldn't do. And when they got to a certain age, I'll have that conversation with them before somebody else could try to have that conversation with them and confuse them any more. And I would just let them know, this is who I decided to love and this is who I decided to be with. Whoever you decide to love, whoever you decide to be with, that's what you can do. And like I said, I would just do certain things as age appropriate allows. Like, but when they're young, they're impressionable, so I don't want to confuse them. Like, I'm not gonna force my sexuality on you to make you feel like mommy like girls, so you gotta like boys or whatever. I wouldn't force my sexuality on you. I would do it as age appropriate. But I would also had a conversation with my child to let them know you can love who you love, and I would just, that's pretty much it.
I mean, my preference on it, I wouldn't like condone certain things in front of my child. Like, I wouldn't be doing anything sexual in front of my child, especially if they're like younger than 10. Like, I feel like that's when kids are mostly picking up everything. Like, that's when they discover where they is. Discovering who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even though you really go through, like, you wonder who you are, like, from, like, 18 to 24, like, you wonder, like, okay, do I really like this person? Do I really like... You still pick up stuff, like, when you're young. That's when you're like, okay, this is a girl. This is a boy. Like, I'm attracted to them, but I'm not attracted to them. Like, that's when you start picking up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't make them confused. Like, I would, like, still, like, okay, if me and my partner are together... Like, I wouldn't kiss them in front of them. I wouldn't do anything sexually like that. But as far as, okay, if he was his mama, or that, I mean, is that my daddy too? Like, or is that, you know, something? I would be like, okay, yes, this is who I love. I mean, you can't, I think people's problem is they try to force it upon them, like, men's supposed to like women or women supposed to like men. You can't help who you love at times. Like, I think that's the biggest thing where people try to fight. You can't help who you love. Like, sometimes you just love a man. Sometimes you just love a woman. It's just natural. It's just your natural reaction. Yeah, sometimes you just love both. It's just you cannot help it. Like, it's just something about what you attract.
So then we're gonna move on after this. It was a video on Facebook, and it was a gay couple, 2 males, and they had a little boy, and they were laying in the bed with the little boy. Maybe it looked like a Sunday morning or something. You know, kids running there, and the daddies was kissing, and the little boy was pushing their heads closer together and was saying again, huh? So, and the little boys pushing their heads together and saying, more daddy, more daddy, more daddy, instead of making them kiss. And so I seen it on Facebook, and a lot of people was like, he shouldn't even been calling both of them daddy, and that's not okay for a little boy to call another man daddy. And I'm like, that's his daddy. So, you know, you call your daddy daddy, but correct. I didn't think it was okay for him to be pushing their heads together, because this little boy was like 4, like, and pushing their heads together saying, more daddy, more daddy. Like, you as a parent, you have to censor what you do in front of your child. That's me, and I'm in a relationship with a man. When I have my goddaughter, she sleeps in the bed with us, but it's just certain stuff that we're not going to do or engage in front of her, because at that age they pick up everything.
So much.
Yes, they do.
They pick up everything. Okay, so let's just, this is, y'all can come in and stuff like that. What do you guys think makes a mom a deadbeat?
Not being a supporter. Like, I feel like kids need more support now than anything. Like not even financially, just like emotional support. Like, people are like emotionally stressed out here, mentally stressed. Like, they need to talk to people. And I feel like some moms are not getting it. They just think like, oh, that's because I'm financially stable for you. Like, I'm giving you everything financially. That's okay. You rocking name brand, you doing this and this. That's not okay. Like, I still need you to be here to love me, to help me figure out some stuff I don't know.
Yeah. And
I feel like that's where that's where a mom become a deadbeat. Like, at that point, like, even when they just start dropping them off, oh, go over your granny house, or go over here, go over here. Like, do this, and I always at the club popping. Like, it's cool. Like, it's cool to go out with your friends at times, but you got a child.
I just got to piggyback on that, because I was going to say, not having your kid can make you a deadbeat, but I can't agree with that, because, y'all, I have 1 kid. My kid is 4, and his grandmother lost a son, so she feel like my son is her happiness in life. And I could have TJ could be over there for the whole week, and I can go pick him up, and 5 minutes later, she'll call me and be like, can I come get him? And she will call, and she will call, and she will call, and she will call.
But that's different. You're not forcing that.
Yeah, you're not forcing that.
But I'm just saying, because, like, I just want to clear the air, because at a point in time, somebody it was a rumor going around saying that I stopped taking care of my baby, and that CPS, like, I ain't help custody of my child because he was with his granny 24/7 at a time. And, you know, like I said, she lost her son, and so if my son is her happiness, I don't want, to feel like, so I just wanted to clear the air. But me, I feel like what makes a mother a deadbeat is not being there for your child physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially.
So then here's my question, and I got a story I want to piggyback off, but let me ask this question first. So let's just say the mama and the daddy separate, okay? Y'all been together, y'all separate. You separate from the daddy because the daddy cheated on you.
Okay.
But now you're keeping the child away from the daddy because of what you and him into it, or he hurt you, or he called you out your name, so now you can't see my son, or you gonna be with that bitch can't be around my baby. Like, do you feel like that as a mother is being a deadbeat?
Bitter.
Just being bitter.
That's being bitter. Because
that's deadbeat too. Like, why would you keep the baby away?
That's what I was getting at. If you have a father out here who's trying, who's actively trying.
Especially,
I don't feel like there should be no reason for you to keep that child away. Now, and I get like, okay, I don't know his new girlfriend, so I don't want my child around her.
That's understandable.
But that's understandable. But my whole thing is, you'll never get to know this girlfriend if you still hating the daddy. Like, it's nothing wrong with picking up the phone as a grown-ass woman saying, hey, I just need to talk to you, listening to this girl and getting to know your attention. Because some of these stepmamas don't mind stepping up and playing a role and will be there
I'm
for
the
when your
best
daddy
ever,
not
you
there.
hear me?
And I feel like you harboring this hate towards this man, and you ain't even give this woman a chance, and now it's just like, your child will grow up to resent you for that. Like, stop keeping these babies away from these men as leverage. And then as far as mothering go, for me, my mama, I wouldn't necessarily call her a deadbeat, but I can just remember, like, my mama would, like, give me whatever I wanted. Like, she really would. But when I participated, I was in the drill team in middle school, I was in the drill team in high school. Like, I did my trial, like, I did everything. My mama never came to none of that shit. And I graduated 6-7 years ago, and I still remember that. And I felt some type of way about it because the year before I started going to medicine, before I started getting dancing, when I was going with Derek, medicine football team was cold. They made it all the way to like the third round of the finals. They was undefeated. My mama was at every game, got shirts made for Derek and his brother and all of that. But when your child started participating in stuff, you ain't come to nothing. And that made me feel some type of way. And it was just like, y'all gotta, and then she was like, I didn't think you cared about that little type of stuff. Like,
how would you know if you didn't?
Yeah, like, I just don't understand. Like, and I feel like it's not just with my mom. It's just like with black parents. Like, y'all think y'all kids can take more than what they can. Y'all, you strong. I know you got it, baby. Like, nah, these kids be breaking down and need their help. And I feel like as a mama, especially, you be in the house with your kids, ignoring the signs. Just like when these kids go blow up these schools and shoot up these schools. How can you as a parent not know that your child is in his room planning to shoot up the goddamn school? How can you not know that? Like, I just feel like y'all so unattached to these kids because you feel like as long as I pay the bills to keep my baby in designer for Facebook, then
that's enough. That's enough for them.
And it's not. It's definitely not.
And I just want to piggyback because, like, honestly, I get tired of seeing this status. Like, it's like every time I see the status where people be like, just because you keep your kids in designer, they don't make you a good parent. No, it don't. But why y'all? I just feel like some people really be salty because every time, I'm not trying to make this about me, but I promise y'all, every time I upload a picture of TJ, I see this status, and I just be like, what's the problem? Like everybody ain't the same. Like me personally, I keep my son in there because that's how I was raised. Like, you know, my parents raised me off shit like that. So if I got the money to do it, I got one kid, I'm gonna go do it. Like if I do it for myself. Yeah. If I wear designer, why the fuck I wouldn't have my baby in designer? That's just common sense.
We gonna come back to your comment.
And then they'll be like, they good on that school, like, what do they know? They know this and they know that. Okay, duh, they supposed to know that shit. Like, if you're not teaching your child that, like, some kids different. Like, they don't show, they don't show their smartness in school. They probably don't want to show it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably, you know.
We get that a lot with Neil because Neil, if you turn on the radio, and Jarrell is my witness, if you turn on the radio, Neil gonna sing every song from start to finish. But if you Neil can sit here right now and enjoying in this conversation with us, like, am I lying? That little girl is smart, but people had something to say because she was staying with me for the school year. People had something to say about that. People had something to say because her daddy only bought her. She wanted some light up shoes, and her daddy was like, no. Even though me and her, I'm a vetoed that. But like I'm just saying, like he was like, I wasn't brought up on light up shoes, so I don't want nobody talking about her. But her thing was that's what she wanted. So she want light up shoes. That's different. But like when Neil lived with me, people every time somebody get into it with Shavante, the first thing they say is, you don't never have your daughter. But the thing of the matter is, like, y'all don't be knowing what people going through, like.
It don't even matter. It's not their
like,
business.
That's not, like, it's not their business, and I won't even put it all out there, but, like, y'all quit using these kids when y'all getting into it with people as well. For real. Like, you're right. That's your money. You can do what you want to. Like, the issue with my thing is, if your baby dripping in designer, but you don't know your baby teacher name, that's a problem. Your baby dripping in designer, but they don't got school supplies, or your lights finna get cut off, that's when the problem come in. If you can afford to get designer for your kids, then do that. But if some people like, I don't want my baby to have a designer, my kids too rough. So if you want to go to Walmart to get your baby something, get it. Because baby Neil done got plenty of cute little sandals, shoes, outfits, all that, straight out of Walmart. It's nothing wrong with it. I feel like people, but y'all got to stop doing stuff for everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. If I like it, I'ma wear it. If I like it for my baby gonna wear it. I don't give a fuck if it was Burberry or doo-doo. That's just the point. Let me read this comment.
You don't say doo-doo. Cause we come on, man.
How can a woman be a stepmom to someone else's kids if they don't take care of their own kids? Then you can't.
No. She hit something right there.
I done seen that.
I done seen daddies. I never seen mamas.
I done seen mamas take care of they like other people's kids and like I definitely seen that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, so what do y'all think that stems from?
But that's crazy.
It's off the daddy. It's feeding off the daddy energy. Like if the daddy treat her good, like if the new stepdaddy treat her good, she's gonna treat them new kids good. But the old daddy didn't treat her, cheated on her, whatever that, she's got that hate towards that child.
I can see that.
Definitely got that hate towards that child.
Me personally, I think there is. I look at it like it's trying to buy the nigga.
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
That's how I look at it. Period. Point blank. Cause ain't no way in hell I'm not finna take care of somebody else's kid and I take care of mine. I'm gonna take care of my kid, and that kid come along, I'm gonna look out for that kid too.
Yeah.
But that by that kid shit, I see every day where a female trying to buy the nigga by using the kid.
I went through something similar, so I stand corrected because I don't want to just talk about my mama, but it is what it is. We being real. When my mama started dating my little sister's dad, he had a daughter, and she was the same age as me. Like, we were literally the same age. But when she first came around, my mama would do everything for, like, that's when accessories first came out. My mama went to the beauty supply, spent $50 on accessories for her, and didn't bring me nothing. My mama would talk dog shit crazy to me. Like, if we get in trouble, it was my fault we got in trouble. Because that other girl, she was so sweet and she was so precious, she wouldn't even do that. I'm like, bitch, we partners in crime. We doing this shit together. So I definitely can see that. But the reason why is because she was still with her daddy. Like, she was still with her daddy. And I did sit down and tell her, I was like, I told her everything that I had been noticing. And I was like, that make me feel some type of way as your child. I feel like you treat her better. Once we had that conversation, it was gone. But one thing I can always say is I've had the open door with my parents to where I can talk to them. And I feel like a lot of kids don't have that. Like, they don't feel like they can talk to their parents about how you as a parent made me feel. Like, because in adults' mind, because they grown, they right.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't always the case. Check on your baby. Check on your child's state of mind. Make sure they're mentally healthy. As a kid, I appreciated new clothes, shoes, toys, etc. But as an adult, I wish I didn't have to hold so much in. It fucked me up mentally because it caused me to form bad habits that's so hard to break down.
Correct. I definitely. I am a motherfucker.
I just want to.
Yo, what?
Motherfucker.
I just want to agree because y'all, my son is 4.
Can I sign up?
My son is 4, and y'all know kids, I feel like kids is misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
My kid is 4, and I be having to tell him, like, I be like, he got it in his mind to where he's only supposed to listen to me, but he got sense enough to don't disrespect,
mm-hmm.
grown-ups. But I be having to tell him, because, grown-ups these days,
mm-hmm.
like, teachers these days, just grown-ups, period, like, they so sick. So I just be having to tell him, like, don't be scared to tell me nothing. If somebody say something to you crazy, like, I be having to, like, alert him because people these days, grown-ups, period, like, they're sick, parents, whoever, like, family members, friends, whatever.
You're right.
They're all sick. So I got it in my son's mind, if you hear anything crazy,
if it don't feel
I
safe.
don't give a damn. If you hear something crazy, he gonna tell me everything because he talk too much. So he gonna tell me anyways. But, like, I tell him, if they talk to you crazy, talk back crazy to them. I don't give a damn. That's just how I feel. Because people so sick these days. Defend yourself. Like, real talk. And I be having to ask him, like, what's on your mind? Like, what's wrong with you? Why you being quiet? Like, what happened here? And now that he got a phone, he always calling me, Mama, this what happened. Like, yes, he called me and be like, well, she did this to me. He did this to me. My daddy did this. Like, he calls me and tells me everything. Like, I'm just so happy that I got him a phone, even though he get on my damn nerves. But, yes, I like how he called and tell me everything. Like, I be like, what's wrong? Who did it? Like, he gonna tell you the who, what, when, and why.
So then here's my question as far as parents, because I get that and I respect that. But where is the line? Because I've seen when I was working in schools or working with kids, I've seen where a child has done something.
Mm-hmm.
A child has done something and the child was in the wrong. And us as the adults in the situation, we pick up the phone and we call the parent. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Such, I'm gonna use you. Hey, Miss Nanny, this is Miss Taylor with TJ School. TJ is up here and this is what he did. And you literally have parents who will say, not my child, my son didn't do that, not my baby. And it's just like, he don't do that stuff in front of me. Well, of course, your kids know what they can do and get away with. Kids are smart. And I feel like, where do you draw the line? Like, how am I trying to ask this? Like, why do parents do that? Basically, like, how do you, like, y'all? Why is it okay for you? Why do you think that everybody is lying on your child? If somebody tell you something about your child, you don't believe it. Not saying that you're supposed to believe everything that these teachers say, because I've had teachers lie on me. But at the same time, these kids think it's okay to go places and disrespect adults because they know their mama gonna back them.
I agree, because I shared this story with y'all one day. TJ School called me and they told me that he was being disrespectful to the pregnant lady. And then he told the lady that he'll stab away her stomach and take her baby out. And he was like, he wasn't doing his work. He turned up his work and all this and that. Like, they were just telling me all this stuff that he was doing. Well, his granny was like, she don't believe that he did it. And I was like, I don't know. I got to hear it from them. So when they told me, I said, I believe that he did it because I know my son. My son is stubborn. So if he told them that he didn't want to do his work, he didn't do it. If they showed me a piece of paper and they said this is what he did, I'm gonna believe them because I know my son.
Yeah,
like,
you know your
my
kid.
son is stubborn as shit, and when he don't want to do something, it's just like she called me and said that TJ cussed the teacher out. But when I was asking him, he kept saying no, but he told his granny, yes, I did. He told his granny, like, it draws a line. Like, I don't care about them people saying, I know my son. Yes, you know your child, and you know what your child is capable of. So don't act surprised when the teacher get the call.
Especially if they said this in kindergarten, they said this in pre-K, they said it in first grade. They saying it every year but it is also a fine line where you have to be there to defend your kids. Because I remember when I was like in kindergarten, I was paying for my lunch. Every day I was going to school giving this lady my $1 for my motherfucking lunch. And one day my mom was just looking and she was like, why do you pay for lunch? You're supposed to have free lunch. I filled out that paper. So she called the school. And she was like, can you tell me why my baby don't have free lunch? And they was like, she do get free lunch. The same lady worked at the cash register every day. And so she was like, Taylor, so what you been doing with your $1? I been giving it to Miss Roberta. She, like, that's who's been taking my $1. Y'all, she went up there, and my mama asked that lady, and she said, and that lady was like, Taylor just been buying ice creams every day. Taylor just been buying ice creams every day. My mama got down, eye level with me. She said, baby, what have you been doing with your money? She said, I've been giving it to her, because honest to God, I was. My mom said, okay. It was a camera right above. She said, can I see the cameras from just last week? Every week, I had my milk and my lunch, and I handed her that $1, and it wasn't no ice cream. That lady got fired. So I said all that to say, you got to know when to believe your kids, but you also got to know when to correct your kids. But you can't go to these schools embarrassing your kids. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't.
You got a story?
No.
I'm a nut.
What you in?
A nut.
Let's see. You know your child. If my child cursing, I know they lying. Your baby don't cuss. Yeah, like, it's certain stuff like you know your baby gonna do. Like my goddaughter, I call her my child. My baby not gonna disrespect no adult, except maybe Jabril, but that's how they bond. She's not gonna disrespect no adult. So if somebody can come and say Nia was talking back and she gave me the finger, I'm just not gonna believe that because I know my child. But if they say Nia was bossing everybody around in the class and she kept talking and she wouldn't be quiet, that's my baby. I know that was her. You had something to say to her face?
Definitely know that was her. Jabria, Nina Jabria.
Yeah, like you know your child. So then let's get to these daddies because just like I'm gonna let you have it, girl. Just like how the stepmamas come in and treat the child.
See the comments.
I've been reading basically the ones that stick out. Just like how the stepmamas come in to take care of the child, these niggas will go and take care of another person's baby, but won't take care of their own. These niggas will go be in the club and have designer on chains, all in King to the Streets, all this and this, posting their pictures, but you don't take care of your child. Why? Why y'all don't take care of y'all kids?
These niggas want to keep up with the next nigga, like.
Yeah.
But you
Everything
can't keep
is a
up.
flex.
You can't keep up with the next nigga if you're not taking care of your kids. Like, you're in last place. I don't give a fuck if you got $10 million. You're still in last place if you don't take care of your kids.
And you in last place if the state gotta force you to take care of your kids.
And then you don't even do it then.
I know I don't agree with women using child support as a weapon.
A mule.
Yeah, as a weapon. Like, okay, he don't want to be me, so I'm pay child support. But a lot of y'all get mad because y'all on child support knowing damn well that this woman that gave you an ample amount of time to take care of your babies. Like, she done gave you an ample amount of time. Now when she puts you on child support, she bitter and keep the white fuck man out your business. White man will be at your business if when I call you and ask you for school clothes,
you give them to me.
You call me back. If I say give me $200, you give it to me, and I'll say what my $200 going to. Or even if you don't want to give the $200 to me, here, take the school supply list, go buy her school supplies. But y'all don't do that. And then when the white man get involved, y'all get mad and want to call a woman bitter. I don't get that.
So what makes a man a deadbeat? Because what makes men deadbeat?
So here's my thing, because I don't know, but I feel like this is where you finna go. Because some niggas don't got it. Some niggas don't got it. But you got time. You can help pick your child up. You being her. If you ain't there, you a deadbeat. And if you don't got it financially, that's understandable.
Nah, for real, Nicolette, on my life.
Nah, get you started. That's what we here for, baby.
Yeah, we heard, Nicolette. You know, man, we heard, baby.
I feel like if you attempting to help with the child, like, okay, right now I can't give money, but shit, since the mama gotta go work, I babysit. I don't feel like that make you a deadbeat because you trying. Why, Nana? What you got to say?
My thing is like, okay, if you don't got a job, you don't got a job. So if I'm the custodial parent and I'm doing everything, I'm paying and this and that, if I ask you to do this, that, you shouldn't have a problem, period, especially if you're not coming out of pocket and you don't have a job. That's for starters. You don't got a job and you're not coming out of pocket for shit. So if I ask you, if you don't got a job, you don't got a job. Like, if I say do this and that, it should not be a problem, period. That's just for starters. So if you got a problem with me telling you to do this or get this or get it, then I got a motherfucking problem with you. Because
how you telling the man, Nanny?
What you mean how I'm telling
How you asking?
How are you asking?
For one, I don't call, I text, so it's not a way.
So that's the problem right there. When you text people, it's a whole different attitude.
Hold on. Because when I call people, it's a whole different attitude. So it's best for me to just be friendly and text than call.
So how do you put it in text message?
I just be like, TJ need a haircut. Well, I be like, I need TJ haircut money. He's going to go on Wednesday. Or I need you to go ahead for me on this for TJ. And I give the reason. No, I don't even give the reason, because if you say why, don't ask me why if you ain't never doing shit. Like just be like, okay, or you're going to try to get it, or you don't got to tell me something so I can know where to move forward to. But I just feel like if you don't got a job and you're not paying for shit, if I ask you to do what? Anything, don't question. Like, no, my nigga, no. That's for starters. Okay, for two, you do babysit. Okay, you get them, whatever. You spend time with them.
Yes,
blah, blah.
exactly. That's why we asked her them on this shit.
This what I'm saying. You spend time with them. Okay, boom, boom, boom. But you got the money and you don't want to give it. That's another problem. Because if you're walking around here looking like this and you can't look out for my son or my child or my daughter, that's a problem to me too. And I know you got the money. I know what you do. I know you got to hustle. Like, this is something I know the streets is telling me. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. And I ask you for something, you say no. That's another problem to me. Like, fuck being there now. You got the money financially and you still don't want to give it. That's a problem. Especially if you ain't got no bills and you living out this bitch free because your bitch taking care of you. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
those two are the
daddies,
problems,
low key, I ain't trying to shade them in. Daddies do feel like they can do the bare minimum and get away with it. But that's just not cool. Like, it took two to lay down, it took two to have a baby. So I do feel like you need to step up. So I just feel like I said, if you got it and you not giving, you fail. Yeah. You a deadbeat. Here's my question then. Monisha, I want your opinion. Nicolette, I want your opinion. Anybody else get their opinion too. What do y'all feel about when mothers get child support and they take the child support to pay the bills in the house? Because I've been seeing a lot of back and forth about that on Facebook.
On my life, TJ got like, I don't know what he got. TJ got some child support money, and when I tell you I spent every dime, like I didn't put no money, I didn't put no gas in my car with his money. I didn't spend nothing. When he wanted food, I bought it with his money. Like when TJ got his child support money, it make me feel better because when I get my check money, I be like, okay, then I ain't gotta take no portion. TJ,
so let's just say you get child support today. Mm-hmm. And it's like $150. Mm-hmm. Okay, your light bill come tomorrow. Your light bill $100, and you don't get paid the next week. You gonna take your baby money?
No,
pay your light bill?
Whatever nigga I'm fucking with, that's gonna pay my light bill.
But let's just say you're not fucking no nigga, Nanny.
Bro, no, like I just feel bad about that. That's just real talk because I just feel like that's my child money. That's just like when TJ's birthday. I didn't spend none of his birthday money. I feel bad. Like that's his money. Like I'm not finna.
What was you doing?
I'm not finna spend his money.
Yeah, like let's just say you got the child support and your light bill needs to be paid or something. Your child living there.
Before you answer it, this shit fall back on you.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Nah, I'm saying, like, if you use child support for another reason, it falls back. Like, they can track it, and you'll get yours to get in trouble for this shit.
But I just feel like, go ahead.
In my defense, if the light bill was due and I had $150,
you don't have it. It's your kids.
The child has $100. I have $150 because the child support comes in my name. Yeah,
that's what Tanya used to let me know.
Let's be clear.
It's my child support.
This is my child support. I had this baby.
Okay. Come on,
so if I have 150 and the light bill is 100, like low key, like if I am messing with a nigga like Nanny said, I'm going to ask him first. Like regardless, I'm going to ask him off top. Hopefully he give it to me. So I won't have to.
He's going to give it to you like fuck.
So I won't even have to use this.
But you running the hypothetical.
But honestly, I still would use that 150 because
at
the same time, that's my money and that's my child. This child is standing under my roof. So if these lights get cut off, this baby got $150 over here that can put our lights back on. So I'm going to use it.
Monisha asked her to do.
No, Nikki said that.
Oh no, Monisha asked the question, right?
She said wherever. Hold on. She said where. Oh no, wait. I gotta find Monisha.
If Monisha asked the question, what I'm saying is Monisha.
Oh no, she asked that. I asked that.
Oh, okay. I feel bad, but I mean, if I'm not fucking with no nigga in my life,
thank you, cousin.
Then yeah, but
yeah, that's my whole thing because I'm with you, Jabril. I'm gonna use it as a last resort. Like I said, I'm not gonna use my baby child support money to get my hair done and my nails done. But my baby lives in this house.
Hello.
My baby's like my baby bathes and heat and all air conditioning comes from the lights that come in this house. His foods come in this house. So if I get $150 in child support and I done pay rent and all that and I need $100 to go on my light bill, I'm gonna pay my light bill. Okay, if I got $50 and bitch you ain't got no groceries, I'm gonna take my $50 child support and buy groceries because your child is eating off your groceries. But it's niggas on Facebook who say that you are not supposed to use your child support for that.
Yeah.
And I just don't.
My thing is what
I'm sorry, but meanwhile, they laying in another bitch house for free with they kids who got they baby daddy on child support. That's why the shit's so fucked up.
Yeah.
What was you gonna say, baby?
I just feel like I think it's wrong when women put their men on child support knowing they don't have a job. Knowing they really haven't really been there for the baby since the baby been in the world. Like I just think as a parent, like even like if I was whenever I have a child, if the mother or whatever, whoever I had a baby with, if they was to leave, like this child is my responsibility, regardless on what that next person did. They're gonna have to deal with their karma. This is my child. Like I'm going to provide for him, regardless on whatever I gotta do. This baby gonna eat, like regardless. Like I don't give a fuck about if this man left, this woman left. I don't care about none of that. Like it is what it is.
Here's my thing. Men dead ass get mad, and I'm not talking about hair and nails. No, you're not supposed to get your hair and your nails done and your toes done with your baby child support nothing. That's wrong. I don't give a fuck. That's wrong. Well, motherfuckers get mad, or let's just say if I got a baby by you and then I got a baby by Derek, okay, and you paying your child support. Both of y'all with child support, but only you the one paying it. And I take your child support money and I buy groceries for both of them kids. You got some men in the world who feel like that's wrong. Your other baby shouldn't be eating off of that. But my whole thing is, I'm supporting both. Like I
get what he's saying because that's literally not my child. That's your responsibility at that point.
Yeah.
I didn't lay down with you nowhere to have that baby.
I'm not finna just go buy some food for this baby and say, well, baby, you can't eat this because this didn't come from your daddy money.
But I wouldn't be that type of man, like that type of man anyway. Like if I'm bringing you food for my child and you got kids there, I expect to buy. I'm gonna buy enough food so all your kids can eat. Yeah. Like especially if I know like you there by yourself. But if you got a nigga there, oh no, that's a whole different story.
Him. Okay, Monisha said, let's get this clear. As adults, you gonna have bills, the same everyday life bills from rent, light, water, gas, grocery, etc. Bitches go ask for $500 in child support but say that shit ain't enough. But it's 50-50, right? Match that $500 a month and spend a band on your child, right? Texas is a mother state. Women get all kinds of benefits.
Correct.
From housing, the food stamps, the Medicaid, and everything. Men can get it too if they had their kids. Bitches do too much. Bitches talk about a nigga not doing shit, but they barely can get a job themselves. Yes, I definitely agree.
I felt that, Monisha.
Just like I don't feel like in order for you to get Medicaid for your child, you gotta put the daddy on child support.
Yeah, that's a setup. That's a setup just so I'm telling you, the whole system is just a setup so you can either go to jail or you can be dead. That's the whole setup.
Then, here you go. I seen a post on Facebook around Christmas time. And same scenario, one mama, two baby daddies. One baby daddy gave the baby mama, let's just say, $500 for his child some Christmas toys. The mama took $250 on his child and $250 on the other child. Was the mama wrong?
No. Did the other daddy give you the money?
No.
Okay, well, I mean,
my kids is my kids. I'm not letting no kids.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that one of my kids do that.
I get that. I definitely want to feel my lifestyle. But thank you, Nicolette. What was her money?
Yeah. So was this my gift to you? Like you didn't say that.
See, the daddy said he gave the mama $500 and said, I don't got time to go shop. go take this $500 and go buy my baby whatever she want for Christmas, and just make sure you put from daddy on some, from Santa Claus on the other. She took $250 and spent it on his child, but then took the other $250 and spent it on the other man's child.
It depends on if she had money or not.
So yeah, see, it depends on that situation too. If she at work and stuff, then I'm gonna give her $250.
I mean, if she not working, or if she is working, I'm gonna be like, okay, now.
Right, Susie.
Yeah.
Susie said no because they both gonna pay for the shit anyway.
Right.
I definitely agree. I feel like men try to dictate what these women can do with
their
money.
Yeah.
But if you put a lot of these men, not all of y'all, because some of them is really good daddies, but if you put a lot of men in the shoes of a mother, they gonna fold.
You can't say that because they didn't.
That's why I say some of them will.
I just gotta give him his credit, y'all. Like I swear.
My cousin, her mama didn't even like leave out. Her mama was
I
killed.
believe you though, but like
some of these men will step up.
I just really just want to just point that out. I just really just want to point that out because like all the niggas I done ran across, like they done folded.
The phone died.
A lot of men that I ran across, they done folded, but he did not. And I just really just, even though I don't like him, I just really gotta give that boy some credit. Like. My ex-boyfriend.
My cousin daddy did the same thing.
Yeah.
The mama ain't a deadbeat, but she passed away.
The mama is a deadbeat.
She passed away.
I don't give a fuck. She a deadbeat. She get money and she don't take care of her child.
That's fine. She passed away, and the grandmamas was like, "Let's bring the babies to me. Bring the babies to me." But he was like, "No, these are my daughters. I'm gonna step up and raise it." So a lot of men will take care of their kids. But the same thing with women, y'all be so bitter, y'all won't let this hurt go towards this daddy that y'all won't even allow this man to be there for the child. And it's a fucked up situation, but it's true. Y'all do so much to these men to get on these men nerves so much where they just be like, well then fuck it, bitch, don't talk to me. I don't even care what happened. Like for real, because some of you hoes is irky and agitated, and then y'all want to call this man a deadbeat, but you ain't saying all the times when this man blowed your phone up and asked you, can I have my child?
Be telling the next nigga, he just want to be with me.
Yeah, he just want to be with me. Bitch, he not worried about you want this child. But because this man won't argue with you, or because this man won't tell you his business, or who you fucking with, or what, like, that's not none of your business.
Anything of that nature.
Anything of that nature. Then you keep the kids away and want to label this man a deadbeat. No, bitch, you are the deadbeat. Any woman who willingly keeps a man who is trying away from their child for the reason that y'all are not together anymore, you are a deadbeat. I do not care. You can at me, bitch. I don't care. You are a deadbeat if you keep a man who's trying away from his child, because there's too many women out here who wish they had baby daddies who pick up the phone and say, damn, can I just have my baby for the weekend? It's too many women out here who's wishing they could just pick up the phone and say, baby daddy, I need this, and a baby daddy gonna do it. Also, you men, if you out here in the world and you call yourself a hustler, you get money, whatever. I don't give a fuck if you got a 9-to-5, whatever you're doing. If you're out here in the world and you see that your baby mama is struggling with your child, and you say, oh, well, she got a job so she can handle it, or she got a nigga so her nigga need to do, that's your baby. And I just get my baby and let my baby mama struggle her own. No, the fuck you won't. No, you won't.
This is my thing. Since I am a mother. Like, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna show, like, if I'm struggling or whatever, you will never see it, especially when it comes to my child, because I don't even want him to feel like, you know, what a struggle or stress, or I don't gotta feel like that's just not me. But, like, this shit, like, this is for fathers too, because like I said, that shit get hard being a single parent. It get hard, and I just feel like if you got it to give, because like I seen his baby mama, she got money, but she don't give it. As far as I seen niggas, you know, they got money. It just like it hurts me because I just be like, why you won't give it?
And this child innocent.
Yeah, the child is innocent. They ain't asked to be here. Like, you got it to give. Why you don't get it? And it's hard. Like, it's hard being a single mother. It's hard being it's hard being a single mother, and it's hard being a single father. And I witnessed like to see a father, to see a nigga be a single parent and struggle, that shit, that hurted me, especially with a little girl. It get hard, and I just feel like if you got it to give, if you got it to give, why not give it? Like, that's wrong as fuck to me. It get hard, so sometimes people just don't be doing the most. Like, the people don't be doing the most for no reason, cause that shit do get hard, bro. I got a 4-year-old, and that shit hard. That shit hard. I just don't show it, cause I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show him what a struggle is. I'm not gonna show him what a stress is. I'm just, pick my nuts up and keep it moving. But this shit get hard for sure. I just feel like it's wrong for a nigga, a female and a male who don't have their child, who got money and don't give it.
Or who got time. Because even if you don't have money, you got time.
That's wrong as fuck.
Y'all gotta do better for being there for these kids mentally, physically, emotionally. It's all financially. It's all of it. Just because you spend money on child, if you ain't spending time, it don't matter. Correct. Just because you spending time, if you ain't spending money, it don't matter. Because the child, you can't go in Walmart and say, hello, I want to buy groceries and I'm gonna pay with love. Nope.
Yep, the child not gonna remember the money, but they'll remember the time. But I just feel like what makes a person a deadbeat is not being there for their child mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Financially as well. Yeah. Classy.
Correct.
Get your wrap up and then we going out because we gotta go. It's time up.
That's it.
Oh, well, all right. This has been another episode of Talking Out Loud. It's your girl, Miss Tay Monet.
I love it when pictures get in the camera. It's Classy J.
It's me, Minnie B.
And that's it, y'all.
See you next